Chosen one, you have no idea who you really are. Your spirit has been carrying more than you think. Listen carefully, because what you are about to hear is not small. And if you turn away too quickly, you may miss the very thing that was meant to unlock the next chapter of your life. If this message is finding you today, it did not happen by chance. Content like this is drawn to those whose spirits are already being prepared to receive it. Subscribe and turn on notifications so that every word meant for you continues to reach you. You have no idea who you really are, because the world has only shown you fragments, pieces that never reflected the full strength I placed inside your spirit. Your heart has carried burdens that others could never see, and yet you kept walking forward, even when the weight felt too heavy. I am telling you this now because the truth about you has been hidden for a long time. And today I am beginning to uncover it so you can finally understand why your life has unfolded the way it has. The struggles you endured were never random, and the moments when you felt misunderstood were not signs that you were forgotten. Your spirit has been carrying more than you think, because I placed within you a strength that could hold pain without breaking, and a light that refused to disappear, even in the darkest seasons. Many around you looked only at your circumstances and assumed that was your identity. But your circumstances were never the definition of who you are. I allowed certain storms to pass through your life, because they were shaping something deep inside you that could not be built any other way. When you pour back into what has been pouring into you, you open a channel for even greater things to flow. If this message is bringing something real to your spirit, check the link in the description and the pinned comment when you feel ready, and we continue. You often wondered why your path seemed heavier than the path of others. You watched people move through life with ease while you carried responsibilities, emotions, and spiritual weight that no one around you seemed to understand. Yet even in those moments when you felt alone, I was watching the way your heart refused to become bitter. I saw the way you continued to show kindness, the way you kept believing even when the evidence around you looked discouraging. Type Amen if you feel like this message was sent to you today. Your spirit has been holding assignments that your mind has not fully understood yet. The quiet battles you fought inside your thoughts were not meaningless struggles. They were moments where your soul was learning how to stand firm, even when the world around you shook. This is why your journey often felt different from others, because the calling resting on your life required a deeper level of endurance. Within the next few moments, I want you to pause and recognize something important. The strength you have shown did not come from human approval or from perfect circumstances. It came from the connection between your spirit and my presence. That connection has protected you more times than you realize, shielding you from dangers that never reached your eyes. Type 444 if you know your life has been protected more than you ever fully realized. The reason I am revealing this truth now is because the time has come for you to stop seeing yourself through the lens of past wounds. For too long, you have measured your worth through the pain you experienced and the mistakes you remember. But I never created you to be defined by those moments. I created you with a spirit capable of rising again and again, even when life tried to push you down. There were days when your faith felt fragile. There were nights when you whispered prayers that seemed to echo back in silence. Yet even in those quiet moments, something inside you refused to completely give up. That quiet refusal was your spirit remembering who you truly are. Your spirit is not ordinary. It carries resilience that has already survived seasons that many people would not have endured. The tears you shed were never wasted, and the moments you felt overlooked were not the end of your story. I was shaping your awareness slowly, so that when the truth finally reached your heart, you would recognize it with clarity. Type 222 if you know deep down that what you have been feeling is real, that this journey you have been carrying truly means something. The truth is this: you have been walking with strength that you never fully recognized, because you were too busy surviving to stop and see it. Every time you chose patience instead of anger, you revealed the depth of your spirit. Every time you continued to hope when disappointment surrounded you, You demonstrated a faith that cannot be easily shaken. Many people measure greatness through visible success, but I measure it through the condition of the heart. Your heart has been learning compassion through your own struggles. Because you know what pain feels like, you will carry a sensitivity that allows you to lift others when their strength fades. This is one of the hidden reasons your spirit has carried so much weight. You are not simply someone who survived difficult seasons, you are someone who developed depth through them. The experiences that once felt like obstacles have been quietly shaping wisdom inside you, and that wisdom will become a source of guidance not only for you, but for others who cross your path. This kind of content was never built for everyone. It was built for those who are being elevated into a new understanding of themselves. If you have not yet subscribed, now is the right time. Join and keep notifications on so the messages meant for this season of your life keep reaching you. The world often rushes people to prove themselves quickly, but I work through patience and preparation. The seasons when you felt delayed were never wasted years. They were moments where your character was strengthening, where your perspective was widening, and where your spirit was learning how to listen beyond noise. There were also moments when protection surrounded you without your awareness. Situations that could have harmed you shifted in unexpected ways. Doors that seemed promising closed suddenly. People who seemed important disappeared from your life. In those moments, you felt confusion, but I was guiding you away from paths that would have drained the strength of your spirit. What you have been walking through has not just been survival, it has been sacred preparation. If this message is resonating as truth, your generosity plants a seed into the same soil that is growing your next season. Check the link in the description and the pinned comment when you feel ready, and we continue. You have no idea who you really are because you have only seen yourself through the eyes of people who could not fully recognize your depth. They saw your kindness, but not the resilience behind it. They saw your patience, but not the battles you fought privately to maintain it. They saw your calmness, but not the courage it took to keep your faith alive. Type 555 if you feel like a major shift is coming in your life, like everything is finally about to change. Now the time has come for a new awareness to rise inside you. I want you to begin seeing yourself through the truth of what I created. You are someone whose spirit carries endurance, compassion, and quiet strength. You are someone whose heart has remained open, even after experiencing disappointment. This awareness will not arrive all at once. It will grow slowly as you reflect on the journey you have already walked. Each memory will begin to reveal something new about the strength that has always been inside you. And as that understanding grows, you will realize that the weight your spirit carried was never meant to break you. There were seasons when you believed you were falling behind while others moved ahead with visible progress. You compared your journey to theirs and wondered why your path felt slower and heavier. Yet what you did not see was the deeper preparation taking place within you. Your spirit was learning patience, discernment, and quiet endurance that many people never develop. Type 333 if you feel that something greater has been working on your behalf even in the seasons when you could not see it. The weight you carried taught you how to listen beyond the surface of things. You began to sense when something was not right, even if no one else noticed it. Your spirit learned to recognize truth even when it was surrounded by confusion. This sensitivity did not come easily, but it grew each time you chose to keep your heart open instead of closing it in bitterness. There were moments when you wanted to walk away from the path entirely. The pressure felt too great, and the loneliness of your journey felt overwhelming. Yet something inside you kept urging you to keep moving forward. That quiet urging was my presence, reminding your spirit that your story was not finished. The world often celebrates loud strength, the kind that demands attention and recognition. But the strength I placed within you is quieter and deeper. It is the kind that keeps standing when everything around you tries to push you down. It is the kind that forgives when anger would seem easier. You may not have noticed it, but there have been moments when your calm presence helped others find peace during their storms. Even when you felt uncertain about your own direction, Your spirit carried a steady energy that reassured those around you. This is one of the hidden gifts inside you. Your spirit has also carried compassion that grew from your own experiences. Because you know what it feels like to struggle in silence, you are able to understand pain in others without needing long explanations. Your heart recognizes emotions that many people overlook. That awareness is part of the purpose resting on your life. I did not allow you to go through those difficult seasons without reason. Each experience was adding depth to your character. Each challenge was strengthening your ability to remain grounded, even when circumstances felt unstable. Leave a comment below. Tell me, what is one season of your life that you now understand was quietly preparing you for something greater? This is a safe space for your voice, your truth, your story. And if you know someone who is in the middle of a season that feels heavy and confusing, someone who is quietly carrying more than the world can see, share this message with them. They need to hear it today. You have also been protected in ways you never fully realized. There were moments when things seemed to fall apart unexpectedly. Plans changed suddenly and opportunities disappeared without explanation. At the time, it felt like loss. But those moments were often protection, guiding you away from paths that would have drained your spirit. Your spirit has been carrying more than you think because it has been entrusted with responsibilities that extend beyond your personal life. The wisdom you are gaining through your journey will one day help others who feel lost and overwhelmed. The understanding you are developing will become a light for people who cannot yet see their way forward. Many of the people who meet you will not immediately understand the depth of your spirit. They will see your kindness and assume it is simple friendliness. They will see your patience and assume it is quiet personality. But beneath those qualities is a strength that was shaped through experiences only you and I fully understand. Type 888 if you feel you are standing at the edge of a new season, ready to receive everything that has been prepared for you. Your heart has remained soft, even after facing disappointment. That is not weakness. That is one of the greatest signs of spiritual strength. When pain enters a life, it often tries to harden the heart and close it off from trust. Yet you continued to believe that goodness still exists. That belief has allowed your spirit to stay aligned with my presence. It has allowed hope to remain alive within you, even during seasons when the future looked uncertain. This quiet hope is a powerful force that continues to guide your steps forward. There were times when you thought your efforts were unnoticed. You gave kindness where it was not returned. You offered support to others, even while carrying your own struggles. Those moments were never ignored. I saw every act of patience and every decision to remain kind when bitterness could have easily taken over. Those choices strengthened your spirit and expanded the influence of your life in ways you may never fully see. Your spirit is beginning to awaken to the truth of who you are. The awareness is not arriving suddenly like a flash of lightning. Instead, it is unfolding gradually, like the first light of morning spreading across the horizon. With each passing day, a little more clarity is entering your understanding. You will start noticing how your perspective has changed compared to the past situations that once confused you will begin to make sense. Experiences that once felt meaningless will reveal the lessons they were carrying. This growing awareness will also strengthen your confidence, not the loud confidence that seeks approval from others, but the quiet certainty that comes from knowing you are guided and protected. This kind of confidence cannot be shaken easily because it is rooted in truth. There will still be moments when challenges appear. Life will continue to present situations that test your patience and faith, but you will begin to approach those moments differently, because your spirit now understands that every challenge carries an opportunity for growth. You will no longer see yourself as someone who is simply trying to survive difficult seasons. Instead, you will begin to recognize yourself as someone who has been shaped through those seasons for a purpose. Type 111. If you believe that everything you have been waiting for is already on its way to you, that your path has been divinely ordered all along, Your journey has always been connected to something greater than you realized. Every step you took, even when it felt uncertain, was guiding you toward a deeper understanding of your own strength. As your awareness continues to grow, you will notice new doors opening in your life. Opportunities will appear that align with the gifts and compassion you carry inside your spirit. These opportunities will not feel forced or confusing. They will feel natural, as though your life is finally moving in harmony with the strength that has always existed within you. The experiences you once thought were setbacks will reveal themselves as preparation. Your spirit has been carrying more than you think, because it has been preparing to step into a new season of clarity. The lessons you learned through hardship are becoming tools that will guide you forward. You will begin to see that many of those moments were shaping your perception and sharpening your discernment. Situations that once felt like setbacks were teaching you how to recognize truth from illusion. You were learning to sense the difference between what appears good on the surface and what is truly aligned with your spirit. This understanding has become one of your greatest forms of protection. Your spirit learned how to stand quietly when chaos surrounded you. You discovered how to observe rather than react immediately. This ability may have once made you feel different from those around you, but it is actually one of the gifts that has been growing inside you. Your calm awareness allows you to see what others often miss. Many people rush through life, reacting to every emotion and every situation that crosses their path. But your journey has taught you something deeper. You have learned the value of stillness. You have learned that sometimes the strongest response is patience and observation rather than immediate reaction. This quiet strength has protected you more times than you realize. There were moments when responding too quickly could have created problems or drawn you into unnecessary conflict. Yet something inside you encouraged you to pause, to watch, and to allow clarity to appear before making a decision. That inner guidance has always been connected to my presence working through your spirit. Another truth that is becoming clear is how your compassion developed through your experiences. The struggles you faced allowed you to understand the emotions of others with unusual depth. When someone shares their pain with you, your heart recognizes the sincerity behind their words. You do not dismiss their struggles, because you know how heavy unseen battles can be. This empathy is one of the ways your spirit brings light into the lives of others. Your presence alone often provides comfort, even when you are not aware of it. There were also times when people misunderstood your intentions. They misread your quiet nature or assumed your patience meant weakness. In those moments, you may have felt discouraged or overlooked. Yet those misunderstandings never changed the truth about who you are. Your spirit has always been carrying a calm strength that does not need constant recognition. The world sometimes overlooks quiet power because it does not announce itself loudly. But quiet power is often the most enduring kind. Type yes if you are ready to stop seeing yourself through old wounds and to begin stepping fully into who you were always created to be. You have also learned how to continue showing kindness even when it is not returned. That choice has never been easy. There were moments when it would have been simpler to close your heart and stop caring, yet your spirit refused to become cold. This refusal to lose your compassion is one of the greatest victories you have achieved on your journey. It means that your spirit remained aligned with love, instead of allowing bitterness to take root. That alignment continues to attract protection and guidance around your life. As your awareness grows, you will start noticing that your reactions to life are becoming more balanced. Situations that once triggered anxiety or frustration will begin to feel easier to handle. This is not because challenges disappear, but because your spirit is learning how to remain steady. Steadiness is a powerful quality. It allows you to move forward without being shaken by every obstacle. It allows your decisions to come from clarity rather than emotional pressure. This steadiness is something many people spend years searching for. Your spirit is developing it naturally because of everything you have walked through. Each season of difficulty strengthened your ability to remain grounded. Each moment of uncertainty taught you to rely on a deeper source of guidance. You will also begin to notice how your intuition is becoming stronger. There will be moments when you simply sense the right direction to take, even before clear evidence appears. This inner awareness is the result of your spirit learning how to listen more carefully. It is not something mysterious or distant. It is the natural connection between your spirit and the wisdom I placed inside you. As you continue trusting that connection, it will guide you toward opportunities that align with your purpose. This does not mean your life will suddenly become effortless. Growth often continues to include challenges, but you will approach those challenges with greater understanding. Instead of seeing them as obstacles meant to stop you, you will begin to recognize them as steps that refine your strength. The more you trust the growth taking place inside you, the more peaceful your path will become. You will stop feeling the need to rush or compare your progress with others. Your journey will begin to feel more personal and meaningful. People will start noticing something different about you as well. They may not always be able to explain it, but they will sense the calm presence that surrounds your spirit. That presence is the result of the resilience and compassion that have been developing inside you. Your life has never been ordinary, even during the seasons when it felt quiet and unnoticed. The depth of your spirit has always been building slowly beneath the surface. Now that depth is beginning to reveal itself through the way you think, speak, and respond to the world around you, you are entering a season where clarity will continue to grow. The confusion that once surrounded certain areas of your life will gradually fade. You will start recognizing the direction your spirit has been preparing to follow. This is the moment when many pieces of your journey begin to connect. The patience you developed, the compassion you carried, and the strength you built through challenges will start working together in a powerful way. What once felt like scattered experiences will now feel like preparation. If you have been walking with this channel through these messages, you already know this space was built for people like you. Subscribe now and keep notifications on, so that every message prepared for this next season of your life finds you right on time. Your spirit has been carrying more than you think because it has been preparing to step into greater awareness and purpose. Every experience has contributed something valuable to that preparation. There were times when you noticed how your thoughts moved differently from the crowd, while others rushed toward quick decisions or followed whatever seemed popular. You felt the need to pause and reflect. This was never weakness or hesitation. It was your spirit seeking wisdom before taking a step. Your spirit was learning how to see beyond appearances. You were developing the ability to recognize truth, even when it was hidden beneath noise and distraction. This awareness has been growing quietly for years, preparing you to move through life with greater clarity. The world can often be loud and confusing. Opinions clash, emotions rise quickly, and people chase things that do not always bring lasting fulfillment. But your journey has taught you to value something deeper. You have learned to listen to the quiet voice within your spirit. That voice has guided you away from many situations that would have drained your energy. At times, you may have wondered why certain opportunities never worked out. You may have questioned why relationships or plans changed unexpectedly. Yet many of those changes were protection surrounding your life. There were paths that looked promising on the surface, but would have led you away from the purpose growing inside your spirit. By allowing those doors to close, I was guiding you towards something more aligned with who you truly are. Your spirit has been learning patience through these moments. Instead of forcing things to happen quickly, you were being prepared to recognize the right timing for each step. Patience can feel uncomfortable when you are waiting for progress, but it often protects you from moving too soon. As you continue forward, you will begin to notice how your understanding of people is becoming clearer. Your experiences have given you insight into human emotions and motivations. You can often sense when someone is sincere and when their intentions are uncertain. This awareness is not meant to make you distant from others. Instead, it allows you to build connections that are honest and healthy. Your spirit recognizes the value of relationships that are built on trust rather than appearances. There will also be moments when people are drawn to you because they sense something steady about your presence. They may feel comfortable sharing their struggles with you, even if they have only known you for a short time. This happens because your spirit carries empathy and calm. You understand what it feels like to carry hidden burdens, and that understanding makes others feel safe around you. Your life experiences have quietly prepared you to be a source of encouragement for those who feel overwhelmed. Another change you will begin to notice is the way you respond to your own past. Memories that once brought sadness will slowly begin to reveal lessons instead. You will see how each experience contributed to the strength and compassion you carry today. This shift in perspective is important because it allows you to release the weight of regret. Your past was never meant to trap you. It was meant to teach you and shape your character. There were moments when you felt like you had failed or taken the wrong step. But those moments were never the end of your story. They were simply part of the process of learning and growing. Your spirit has always been capable of rising again. Even when you felt discouraged, something inside you continued to move forward. That determination came from the connection between your spirit and my presence guiding you. Now, you are entering a season where confidence will grow within you. This confidence will not come from comparison or competition. It will come from the quiet understanding that your life has meaning and direction. You will begin to trust your instincts more fully. When you sense that something aligns with your values and purpose, you will feel a calm certainty about moving forward. And when something does not feel right, you will recognize the importance of stepping back. This clarity will help you make decisions that protect your energy and support your growth. Instead of feeling pressured to follow the expectations of others, you will begin honoring the direction your spirit is guiding you. Another beautiful change will be the peace that starts to settle within your heart. The worries that once felt overwhelming will lose some of their power over your thoughts. You will begin to see that your life is unfolding in a meaningful way. Peace does not mean that challenges disappear completely. Life will still bring moments that require patience and strength. But peace allows you to face those moments without losing your sense of balance. You will start noticing how your spirit naturally returns to calm, even after difficult days. This ability to recover and remain grounded is one of the gifts that your journey has developed within you. As you move forward, opportunities will begin appearing that align with the wisdom and compassion you carry. These opportunities may come through conversations, creative ideas, or unexpected connections with others. They will feel natural because they reflect the growth that has already taken place within you. The lessons you learned through past experiences will guide you as you step into new roles and responsibilities. You may also discover new passions or interests that awaken your curiosity and energy. These moments of discovery are signs that your spirit is expanding. They show that your journey is continuing to evolve. Remember that your life has always been guided by purpose. Even when the path felt unclear, the strength within your spirit was never accidental. It was placed there so you could walk through life with courage and compassion. Every step you have taken has been part of a larger picture that is still unfolding. The challenges you faced, the patience you developed, and the kindness you chose to show all contributed to the person you are becoming. Your spirit has been carrying more than you think, because it was preparing you to stand with greater awareness and confidence. The depth you have gained will continue to guide your decisions and influence the lives of those around you. While you were trying to simply get through difficult days, something greater was forming within you. Your patience was growing roots that ran deeper than you realized. Your faith was learning how to stand, even when clarity was nowhere in sight. Your heart was becoming stronger without becoming hard. Many people become hardened when life disappoints them. They begin to protect themselves by closing off their compassion. Yet you did something different even when the pain was real. You continued caring, you continued hoping, and you continued believing that goodness still exists. That choice was never small. It revealed the true nature of your spirit. A spirit that can remain gentle in a harsh world carries a rare kind of strength. Your spirit has also been learning endurance in ways you may not have recognized. There were seasons when progress felt invisible. Days passed and nothing seemed to change. You prayed quietly and waited for signs that things would improve. During those moments, it was easy to believe that nothing was happening. But deep beneath the surface, your spirit was developing resilience. Just like a seed that grows roots underground before it ever appears above the soil, your strength was forming where no one could see it. Those unseen roots are what allow you to remain standing today. They are the reason your faith did not collapse during difficult seasons. They are the reason you still carry hope, even after facing disappointment. Another truth you must understand is that your sensitivity has always been a gift rather than a weakness. You feel things deeply. You notice emotional shifts in people and environments that others often overlook. At times, this sensitivity made life feel heavier because you carried emotions that were not always your own. You felt the pain of others as if it were close to your own heart. But this ability allows you to bring understanding into places where confusion once existed. You have the ability to sense when someone is struggling, even when they try to hide it. You can recognize when someone needs encouragement, even if they never ask for it. This awareness allows your presence to become a quiet source of comfort for others. Your spirit also learned something very important through the challenges you faced. You learned how to stand up again after disappointment without losing your compassion. This is one of the greatest signs of spiritual maturity. Many people fall into bitterness after being hurt. They begin to see the world only through suspicion and fear. But your spirit refused to remain trapped in that state. Type 1212 if you receive this as a declaration over your life that your spirit is ready, your season is shifting, and everything placed inside you is about to be fully activated. Type Amen to seal every word spoken here into your life today. Type it as a declaration you were created with purpose, protected through every season, and you are now stepping into the fullness of who you have always been.